Hey, Smita, thank you so much for joining
Hi, Rashmi.
uh, yeah, to the Stand Tall Tools of Assertiveness. So, I had a question for you today. So, how do I deal with negative criticism towards me when I have made a mistake?
Hmm.
Uh, I find it hard to take it.
Yeah. What do you think makes it difficult at that time, Rashmi, when you made a mistake?
I think when I made a mistake, I feel very small, like I want to go and hide under a rock, and kind of getting feedback for that reinforces my smallness, and it's really
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's especially vulnerable, isn't it?
It is, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm thinking, shall we try a conversation where you
Sure.
criticize me
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to react the way we normally would if we were not
Mhm.
using an assertiveness technique.
Right. Right. So I'll offer your criticism.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. All right. Smita, you sent out the wrong email to the client.
Uh, but Rashmi, I checked before I sent it.
I mean, I don't know what happened there because clearly the mail thread says a different module. And we also had a conversation before that.
No, that's true. You did tell me to send the module, but the
Right.
client has been sending so many mails, Rashmi, that I didn't realize which client I was sending what to.
But that's not an excuse, right, Smith? I mean, it's your job to be sending
No,
the
I'm
right
not making an
communication.
excuse. I mean, yes, I could have sent it, but that's not the thing, right? I have been telling you that this client is harassing me for days together,
I
Rashmi.
mean, yeah, I understand the harassment, but that's a completely different conversation. But you did make a mistake here.
Well, maybe so, but I'm just saying, I don't think I can manage this client, Rashmi. She's just too difficult. Please,
Then you should have told me a lot earlier, Smita. I mean, instead of like goofing up like this and really
maybe
putting
so,
me on
but
a spot.
I'm telling you now. Yeah.
Well,
Now we
yeah.
have this
Oh, wow.
conversation. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
How did you feel, Rashmi, as I was talking to you?
I felt angrier by the moment.
Yeah,
I felt like you weren't seeing the fact that it was a problem.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I could feel me getting more upset also because somehow
yeah,
in my mind it also started becoming about you not acknowledging my pain,
yeah.
right? And this is typically what could happen when we make a
Mm,
mistake, right? It is tough.
yeah.
Like you correctly said, the crux lies in how can I accept that mistake in a
Mhm.
way in which I protect myself, um, right? Not beat myself up for it. At the
Mhm.
same time, can I acknowledge the impact that my mistake may have had on you?
Right, right, right.
Be able
Absolutely.
to balance both is important.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
interestingly, the technique that we often talk about in dealing with criticism when we have made a mistake is called negative assertion. And
Mm,
I did wonder about the word in the beginning. Essentially, what negative assertion means is the ability to be assertive in the face of negativity. A lot of us look at assertion and assertiveness as being proving that I am right. And
mm.
for the concept of accepting a mistake and therefore accepting that I have been wrong in that particular situation doesn't fit into what we believe is assertive,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
right?
Mm,
But the reason I
yeah.
say it's assertive is because I think it is at a place where we're all going to make mistakes.
Mm,
Acknowledge the mistake without beating myself up and at the same time own the impact that it has had on you.
mm-hmm,
And that
mm-hmm.
is what negative assertion allows us to do, right? Which,
Right.
when there is criticism, how do I accept my mistake in such a way that is respectful both of me and you?
Yeah.
So, shall we try this out again?
Oh, sure, sure. So I criticize you again this time. Okay. Yeah. Smita, you sent the wrong email out to the client. What is this?
I know what you're saying, Rashmi. I should have really checked before I sent it out. I realized I sent the third module instead of the first. Let me go back and see how I'm going to correct that right now, and I'll get back to you with a revised mail.
Yeah, yeah. Please do. And what happened there? Because generally this doesn't happen with you.
Yeah, I know, and thank you for acknowledging that. It's just that there have been so many mails.
Hmm?
I have been distracted, but I really should have checked it before I sent it. So you sense how
Oh,
that was
wow.
different?
Yeah, yeah, totally. In fact, it invited empathetic questioning from my side. So I am, and that was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you felt yourself transition along with it.
Yeah, because I felt like you were acknowledging and validating the fact that there has been a mistake, and that actually made a difference.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
don't know if you noticed that I didn't actually use the word sorry.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I think that's part of where this comes in as well, is a lot of times we say sorry, but we don't actually mean it.
Mm,
It
mm,
lies in the ability to show the person that I'm taking responsibility for the mistake that I've made.
right.
Yeah, and I think there's two things to look at in the process, which is when I add specificity and I add that I understand the mistake. So when you said to me, the email was the wrong mail, and then I'm able to tell you what exactly was wrong, it is more convincing for you that I understand the mistake as well. And therefore, the word sorry didn't seem to have as much relevance
Yeah,
in this conversation.
yeah. I think that taking of ownership was really quite wonderful. Yeah,
Yes, yes, and that's exactly why it works, and that's also why it is part of being assertive.
right. Yeah. Thank you, Smita. That was really insightful. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rashmi. See you.